Greetings everyone, welcome to my brand new playthrough on my brand new channel. So this is Jake here and I'm playing Spyro the Dragon, as you can obviously see. This is a game for the PlayStation 1. If you have any form of PlayStation, then be sure to pick this game up. It is a pretty awesome game. It's kind of a platforming game slash action slash adventure. It's mainly platforming though. And like most of you guys probably are, if you're Sonic fans, you probably will enjoy this game. I sure as hell did fall in love with it when I was a kid. It's human. It's, well, let's go talk.
Here in the 5 worlds, or is it 6? For a dragon's age. We now have 12,000 treasure, or is it 14,000? What about this Gnasty Gnort character? Now I understand he's found a magic spell to turn gems into warriors for his cause.
I'll take that question. Nasty Nort is a simple vampire. He has been contained in a remote world and is no threat to the Dragon Kingdom. No threat! Besides, he is an ugly that does it.
Looks like I've got some things to do.
Okay, so that's pretty much the story there. Gnasty Gnoric, as some people like to call him, is the villain of this game. So basically what he does, he turns all his dragons into stone, and Spyro basically goes after him and he has to free all the dragons. So you have the dragon plates. They as soon as you walk into them, do whatever you want to them, they just get released and they spread with you a bit of information.
Releasing the Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the Artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nort? I'm going after him.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Okay, so yeah, the dragons are pretty funny. Sometimes they range from pretty wise dragons, kind of like cool people. Other times they might be like senile old people. The humor in this game is pretty good. It's kind of like sort of on the same level as Banjo-Kazooie, and I might be referencing that game a lot in this playthrough, but I'll probably be referencing a lot of things in this playthrough.
Where's Nasty Nort? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks. He's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
Okay, so yeah, like you mentioned, you have this little dragonfly around you. It's kind of like the Navi from Thingy Legend of Zelda, but he's not annoying. He doesn't talk to you at all. Doesn't stop you when you're playing to talk to you or anything. And yeah, so if you jump on stones like that, you'll unveil this level here. So levels come in the form of portals all over these hub worlds, or whatever they call them. And this is kind of a collectathon game. You have gems to collect. You have pretty cool enemies. The first time you come to an enemy, they'll spew out gems every time you hit them. Well, every time you kill them, more like this enemy you have to hit in order to kill a few times. The attack Spyro has a charge attack, which is by pressing square, and a flame attack by pressing circle. You can kill a regular enemy by just spraying them with fire like so, or just charging into them. If they're really big enemies, then you could just flame them. But if they have any kind of metal around them, then you have to charge at them, and that's the way you defeat the enemies. And yeah, so the enemies have a lot of character in this game. As you can see, like every time you go after them and you start charging at them, they even get frightened because they know they're going to die. I mean, it's pretty realistic. I mean, they kind of just give up hope when you come up to them. Anyway, so this is the balloonist. After you've cleared all the levels and defeated the boss in this world, then he will take you to another world, and that's pretty much how you progress through the game. Gems are, I forgot what they're used for actually. I hate this jump. I haven't done this jump in ages. Like all these things are just rushing back to me now. It's just kind of like a blind run because I haven't played this game in so long. I mean, recently I did play Spyro 2 and Spyro 3, but I just didn't pick up this one for some reason. There we go, that was easier than I thought. I must have been an idiot as a kid. Yeah, what else can I say? Hasn't already been said. So yeah, gems might come in containers like this, and the color of the gems does represent like how much they're valued for. Red ones count as 1, green 2, blue 5, yellow 10, and purple or pink is 25.
The Artisans boss is through a portal in the Dragon Mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First you must complete one of the other Artisan lands.
Wait, so you have to complete one of the other ones? Okay. I usually complete all of them before I actually go here, then this Dragon Mouth will open, and there are a few gems in there, so I can't get all the gems in this place, like, right now before I clear any of the levels, so I will have to come back for all the gems later on, but I like to collect as many as I can just to kind of show off the place to you guys. Just so you guys know what you're getting into. The levels themselves are a bit more dangerous because they got a lot more enemies in them, and gimmicks and stuff like that, and hazards.
Hey, Spyro, press the jump button twice to glide. And don't be afraid.
Afraid? Of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks, plummeting into prehistoric glaciers.
Oh, that.
Yeah, he's got a point. There are bottomless pits in this game, so you kind of over-exaggerate it by putting like a colourful mask over what he was saying, but he's right, there are bottomless pits everywhere, so all Spyro can do, rather than fly, since he's a tiny dragon, all he can do is glide. Kind of like Knuckles in the Sonic series, it's kind of like flying, but you descend as you go along, so you don't have unlimited airtime. You could glide for as long as you want though, but you press triangle to cancel it whenever you want. I could talk about Spyro's character, I guess. Spyro, he's kind of like got that American thing going on, American kid, kind of cool, badass, you know, rebel, doesn't give a damn, does whatever he wants, and I can kind of hand it to him. He deserves to act like that. I mean, he destroys anything that comes in his path. He might be a small, undeveloped dragon, but man, you can hand some people's ass to them. Alright, so yeah, as you can tell, I really do like this game. So that was a level back there, Town Square, but we're not going to go to that level first. I'm going to go in the order I usually do them. I usually do like this one, then the Night Garden. Oh wait, I missed the place. Oh well, we'll come back to that eventually. And then I'll do that Town Square level, and then that one that you see me open up with the stepping stones is actually like a timed speed level, where like you actually have the ability to fly, and you have to destroy a series of targets, and like in not in a certain order, in any order you wish, but you'll see what I mean when I actually get to it. And as for how I'm going to be doing this playthrough, I'm going to record in hour segments, depending on how well my camera's doing with its battery. I might be doing 45 minutes if I get tired or whatever, or get restless. And yeah, we'll just see how it's all going to go. Oh man, my voice. Yeah, I've got a bottle of water with me just in case, you know, I do start to run out of breath. If you're ever going to do commentary yourselves, yeah guys, drink a lot of water, I mean, you'll need it. If you talk as much as me, that is. So yeah, here's another dragon, I guess I can take a drink.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro.
Beautiful.
His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
Yeah, so to reiterate what he just said, basically, yeah, Sparks goes on a number of colours. If he's gold, that means he's up full power. If Spyro gets hit, he goes down a colour, so I've been hit once, he's gone down to blue. Hit again, he goes down to green, and hit again, he disappears, and if you hit again, you die. But if you destroy fodder like that, like sheep, it ranges from different animals like bats or rabbits or things like that, and they will let out some little butterfly. There's a life system in this game. Unlike its sequels, you don't get like blue butterflies which give you an extra life. What you have to do is that you actually have to find the extra lives themselves. So, oh look at that, it's a wizard. It's not a wizard, it's a shepherd, but he looks like a wizard because of his hat and his beard. Man, Santa Claus is all over the place. Anyway, what was I going to say? The tokens that you find for extra lives are like in these little clamshells, they're kind of purple. And if you go through a level and you defeat the enemies for their gems and then you die, the enemies will respawn, but every time you kill them you get this little pearl, and they go around your life icon, and as soon as like you complete a full circle of them, then you will get an extra life. So if I ever die in a level, then I'll get the chance to show off that, so, you know guys, just be patient.
Spyro,
Oh my
friend,
God.
How about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Hello there, I'm Dr. Rabbit. I had to make that reference, I don't care. So yeah, I really do like the voice acting in this game. Everything about this game is very enjoyable, like the environments, the characters. There's nothing I don't like about this game. The music's pretty good. If you have any idea of the band called The Police, then you'll know that the drummer from that band is actually the person that composes the music for this game, which I thought was a bit of cool information. I found that out quite a while ago, because I was getting into the music of the Spyro series, and you know, I found that out. Spyro has made some appearances on like future consoles like PlayStation 2 and so forth, but ever since the PlayStation 1 he just hasn't been the same. I don't know what it is. A Hero's Tale that was on the GameCube, I think PS2 and Xbox. That game was
After
decent.
you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Old people, they always want to tell you their stories even though you don't care. So yeah, that's the way you just stop an old person telling the story. Anyway, you might have seen... okay, here you can like save your game and stuff like that and re-listen to what that dragon said. So yeah, here's an extra life inside a little purple clam, and it gives you a life. Anyway, so you might have seen me glide down to that little cave and I got that key. And earlier on you might have seen like down this well there was a locked chest. So now that we have the key, just pretty much go in front of that chest and unlock it. And out should come like a whole bunch of gems. So enjoy them at your own will. And go all the way back up. So, and since I am recording like a whole 45 minutes or an hour in like one go, then you probably won't have greetings from me for like every 2-3 parts. So yeah, they're just gonna kind of like run together, kind of like the Super Gaming Bros do if you actually watch them. And I hope the camera is actually, like, I'm using the camera to record my voice here. The microphone I used for my Sonic Colors playthrough was kind of a bad technology microphone. I mean, it did the job, but yeah. So here you have like invisible wall, so you can't go further on. But there are gems around this place, so make sure you like collect every gem. So, and if I haven't mentioned so already, this is 100% run. I'll be getting all the gems, all the dragon eggs. Okay, so whoa, here's a dragon egg that you could get. Basically, you have these little blue guys dressed in blue bandages, and what they do is run around. They're called thieves, and as you can see, he's holding like a little pink dragon egg in his hand. You can either get up close to him and charge into him, or if you're feeling ballsy, then you can get close to him and just flame him. But remember that when Spyro does flame people, like he stops for a little bit, so you'll lose all your speed and he might get away from you, and you have to start chasing him all over again. But that thief there was particularly easier than the rest of them will be. There's one in Town Square. I know that one's pretty annoying to get because they don't run around in like a natural circle sometimes. They might go like across jumps and stuff like that. So you have to have really good control of the Spyro to get some of these thieves. So here we are, just running around in the green meadow that is... oh my god, I forgot the name of this level. What's it called? Okay, if you press select, yeah, you have this thing. It's basically your inventory, the things across the top are your eggs, and then Artisans is pretty much the home area. So Stone Hill. It shows the amount of gems you collect in that level, the dragons you freed, and so forth. So if you ever think, oh, have I got everything in this level, then make sure you actually check in that screen, so press select. Anyway, just double checking anything around here, got it? Yes, good. Okay, so now I can jump in this little castle area. Let's see. Yeah, there's a few gems around here, that's good. I really do like collectathon games, that's why I'm like a big fan of Banjo-Kazooie, because I think that game is like the perfect platformer, but because it is overdone on YouTube as playthroughs, then I thought I'd give that rest until later. Like, I did say in one of my previous videos that I won't get to like overdone games for quite a while. Let's just check everything's recording nice and fine. Yes it is, alright. Anyway, so that was just one of the areas we've explored in this place, so let's find another place to explore. That's off to the end of the level. And you might have seen like, I kind of forgot to mention, when I come across one, I'll explain them to you. They're called whirlwinds. I've gone across quite a few already. They basically just pick up Spyro from where he's standing and they propel him off into the air so that you could glide from a higher point or get up to higher places. And at the...
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
No, I'm a good little boy. Anyway, yeah, so every time you free one of these dragons, like that fairy will come out. Like, in the later game, she actually zaps you to mark a checkpoint. So yeah, dragons are basically checkpoints in this game. So, if you ever have to, yeah, then free them. So there we go, we got 200 out of 200 gems, got the egg and 4 out of 4 dragons. So, now we can go on and finish off the level, and we did that pretty quickly. All in one part, so this is actually a good ending to a part. But I want to make it like 15 minutes, so if I do have to say goodbye, I'll probably say like hello straight away afterwards in my recording, but you guys won't be able to see that for like a whole day. So, like, here we go. So, if you might re-enter the place, they drop these little pearls, and as you can see, there's one on top of my life icon now. The more you collect, then the bigger the circle then will get around them, like around the icon, and there you go. That's how you do life. So there we go. There's a few more gems around here I didn't get. Oopsie doodle. Okay, so here's a life, and what's inside this chest? to almost call them rupees. Oh wait, there wasn't any gems in that dragon mouth, was there?